All right, so we're diving deep today into something I think we all could use a little help with sometimes.
Oh, yeah. That's
Smart shopping strategies.
always helpful.
Exactly. And specifically, we're going to be talking about using coupons effectively.
Coupons. A lot of people kind of have a certain picture in their mind when they think about coupons.
Yeah, those extreme couponers on TV.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
With their binders and their stacks and stacks of coupons.
Makes it seem very intimidating.
Yeah, and like a full-time job.
Right, like you need a whole system.
Exactly.
So we're going to try to break that down a little bit today and look at some excerpts that really focus on using coupons wisely to save money.
And actually use them realistically, right?
Right, exactly. For,
Yeah.
The average person.
Yeah, for everyday savings.
Not for extreme couponing.
Right, just to make your budget stretch a little further.
Exactly. And one of the things that really jumped out at me in these excerpts is this idea of strategic selection.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, it's not just about grabbing every coupon you see.
No, you don't want to just get a discount for the sake of getting a discount.
Right. You don't want to end up with a bunch of stuff you don't need.
Exactly. A sale on pickled beets might sound great, but if you're never going to eat pickled beets,
Then it's not really saving you money.
it's just clutter.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So how do we actually, what are some tips for selecting coupons strategically?
Well, I think one of the best things you can do is if you do meal planning, like if you plan out your meals for the week,
Correct.
then look for coupons for ingredients that you know you're actually going to use.
That makes a lot of sense.
Or if you have, a running grocery list,
Yeah.
keep that handy. And when you're looking at coupons, see if any of them match up with things you buy regularly.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Like, think about your staples, the things you always need, laundry detergent, toothpaste, coffee. Those are the things that you're going to be buying anyway.
Yeah.
So if you can get a coupon for those, that's where you're really going to see those savings add up.
Right. It's almost like flipping the script. Instead of letting the coupons tell you what to buy.
Yes.
You're using them to support your existing needs.
Exactly. It's about being intentional.
I like that.
And another really interesting thing that the source talks about is this connection between saving money and making healthier food choices.
Yes. And I was really struck by that too, because it's not just about pinching pennies. It's about how those savings can actually free you up to prioritize other things.
Absolutely. And that's really the key takeaway here. If you're saving a couple of dollars each week on those household essentials, that could give you, a few extra bucks to spend on fresh fruits and vegetables, or maybe you can splurge on some lean protein or, those whole grains that sometimes feel a little bit pricey.
Right.
It's like by saving strategically in one area, you're actually giving yourself more flexibility to invest in your health in another area.
Yeah. And I think that's such a powerful way to look at it.
Right.
It's not just about I saved 50 cents on this box of cereal.
Yeah.
It's about what can I do with that 50 cents over time?
It's the bigger picture.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So speaking of saving money, the excerpts also talk about using coupons to stock up.
Oh, yeah.
Which, especially for non-perishables, I can see the appeal.
Absolutely. If you find a really great deal on something that, you use all the time, like canned goods or pasta or, things like that.
Right.
It makes sense to buy a little extra while it's on sale.
But isn't there a danger of overdoing it? I mean,
Yes, you bring up a good point. You definitely don't want to go overboard.
Yeah, because then you end up with 20 cans of tuna. You're never going to eat that much tuna.
Right. Or things expire.
Yeah.
You have to be realistic about shelf life.
Yeah.
And storage space, too. If you live in a tiny apartment.
Right.
You can't be stockpiling, a year's worth of groceries.
Exactly. So I guess it's all about finding that balance.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Moderation is key.
Okay, so let's get a little more practical here and talk about some specific examples of common household products where coupon savings can really make a difference.
Sure. One of the big ones is cleaning supplies.
Okay.
Especially those multi-purpose cleaners.
Yeah.
The ones you can use for everything.
Yeah, we go through a lot of those.
They get used up so quickly and they can be kind of expensive.
Yeah. So if you can find a coupon for those, that's a big win.
Absolutely. Another one is personal hygiene products.
Okay.
Shampoo, conditioner, body wash, toothpaste.
Right. Those are things everybody needs.
Exactly. And they can really add up, even if it's just $1 or $2 off each bottle.
Over time, that really makes a difference.
Yeah. And then, of course, paper products.
Oh, yeah. Toilet paper, paper towels.
Always a good one to stock up on when they're on sale.
Definitely.
Especially if you have, a bigger family.
Right.
You go through a lot of those.
Okay, so we've covered a lot of ground here. We talked about strategic selection, the connection between saving and healthier eating, the importance of stocking up wisely but not going overboard.
Right.
I'm feeling a lot more confident about tackling those coupons now.
That's great to hear. And the biggest thing to remember is this isn't just about clipping coupons to save a few bucks here and there.
Right. It's about the bigger picture.
Exactly. It's about how those savings can ripple out into other areas of your life.
I like that. The ripple effect.
Yeah. You know what? If those extra few dollars each month allowed you to finally start that emergency fund you've been meaning to build.
Oh, that would be great.
Or maybe you could pay off a credit card debt or, even make a donation to a charity that you really care about.
Yeah.
It's amazing how those small savings can really add up and give you a sense of freedom and, a sense of possibility.
Yeah, it's like you're not just saving money, you're saving for something.
Exactly. You're saving for your future.
I love that. So just by being a little bit more mindful about how we shop, we can actually make a big difference in our lives. That's fantastic. And I think that's a great note to end on. So thank you so much for sharing all of these insights today.
My pleasure.
And to all of our listeners out there, we challenge you to think about how you can use these smart shopping strategies to not only save money, but to create a more fulfilling life.
Yeah, think about those goals you have and how those savings can help you achieve them.
Thanks for listening, everyone, and happy shopping.
Happy